Good morning, guys. What's going on? Hope you're having a good day so far, and welcome to day 13. I'm gonna go 13 of this USA vlog, coming to you from Miami, Florida. It is the last few hours, as I wouldn't even say it's the last day, it's the leaving Miami day. I've got a super early flight out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which is about 30-40 minutes north of Miami. So we're flying, the flight route today is Miami to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then from Charlotte we're heading over to San Francisco, so we're going back to Cali, just like the song. It is very early. You may notice if you watched day 12, the previous day, I was wearing this shirt. I think, is this kind of change your shirt? At the end of that day and the start of this day at the same time. There is no sleep today. So it's 1:41, 3 minutes later than the end of the last vlog, quite literally, and we're starting the day right now. I'm not sleeping today. I am going straight to the airport, pretty much. So my flight is at 6 a.m, but I need to get through security. I need to drop off the car. I need to drive to Fort Lauderdale and so on as well. So there really is not much point sleeping. You're only going to sleep for half an hour. It's going to be a complete waste of time. So instead of having a final meal, I'm combining it for a bigger breakfast meal, and then I'll have another breakfast meal probably at the airport, I would say, which is going to be in another 4 or 5 hours, something like that. So breakfast meal, or first, would you call this, I guess you'd call this the first meal of the day, is going to be 6 of these whole eggs, all whole eggs, no egg whites, and then we're gonna have one of these delicious, these ones are actually been good, they're not rubbery, these cinnamon raisin bagels, and there's 3 there. I'm gonna have one which is gonna give me 50 grams of carbs. I'm going to take the rest with me to San Francisco. It's a domestic flight, so I'm gonna take the small compact foods, and with me also in my bag I'm gonna take portable food. So I'm gonna take my crunchy peanut butter, get my head out of the way so it'll focus. I'm going to take delicious Monster. I'm literally going to drink this now, and it's disgusting, but the life of being healthy and traveling at the same time. And then with me I also have, just in case, I have a downer, which is a scoop of fade out, and then I've got a couple of serves. So there's 2 lots of 1.5 scoops of isotope protein powder in there, so just a straight whey protein isolate. So if I need be, I'll have my shaker with me. I can have a shake and either half or a whole bagel, depending on. So I'd probably do like a shake, a tablespoon of peanut butter, and literally, there's a spoon in my bag. Spread that over, or just eat the peanut butter. Eat half a bagel, have a scoop of protein. So get me a serve of protein, which is going to get me 35 protein, 25 carbs. 40 protein, 30 carbs, and 6 grams of fat. So that is a nice, simple, portable meal that doesn't require cooking, cleaning, or cooling or heating. So really good. So let's get this breakfast underway, catch up on some work. I've got my office station set up over here on the kitchen table, and this is just ridiculous. A bed. I don't know why they bothered putting one in this apartment. It has not been used. It's not been. I've been here for 2 nights. That bed is going to get a total sleep time of about 3 hours, which is completely disgusting. My body cannot wait for this USA holiday to be over. But let's get into this breakfast. So here we go. You got your 6 whole egg omelette. I've got my salsa picante spicy sauce inside. And then 1 of these cinnamon raisin bagels, which I have chucked in the toaster to get it going. A little water. And uploading day before yesterday now, because it is after midnight, vlog. So if you haven't already, jump on there and check out my man PJ Bryan, as he takes me, and you for that matter, on a tour around Blackstone Labs. Very cool video. Not many people get that experience, to get a tour of Blackstone Labs with like Mr. Blackstone Labs. So very cool. Very appreciative that PJ took the time to take me take us on a tour around. So if you don't already, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and check that one out. Go back and watch that vlog. One of my favorite days so far. But for now, let's eat, do a little work, and then we're gonna blitz to the airport at about 3:30, so about an hour and a half. Cool. See you guys probably at Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's time to roll on out. Quick time check, get my phone out of the opposite pocket. 2:51 in the AM on Friday. Flight's at 6-ish. I've got my get up. So you got the man satchel, a very important one. I've got the Spartansuppz performance bag, which has been a godsend. And if you don't have one, if you travel and you don't have one for carry-on, get one because they are super light. They fit in tons, and they're very easy to travel with. Like having light, the important thing with luggage is that it's light because you're paying for the bag and what's inside it. And the more the bag weighs, the more you're paying, and the less you can actually put in the bag. So it's not always a spacing. And then I've got my suitcase, which is a 4-wheel roll case. Another absolute essential when you travel. Don't get something you have to carry. Get something with at least 2 wheels. Better yet, get 4 wheels. All right, let's jump in the car and head to near Fort Lauderdale Airport to drop the car off. Going to fill it up with some fuel or some gasoline, as they pretend to call it here. And then we're going to be at the airport. Get checked in, get on our way to Charlotte, North Carolina. Right, after what seems like about 47 hours, we're finally through airport security. Got a pat down, set off the detectors for having suspicious padding in my traps. There's 2 times in a row. Pretty happy with that. So now I've got about an hour or so before the first flight to Charlotte, North Carolina. Both tickets onto San Fran. That's it. It's starting to slow down a little bit, but I do see and smell caffeinated beverages. Because I haven't been to sleep, there is no limit whatsoever. Caffeine limits do not exist when there is caffeine available and you haven't been to sleep. So, I'll soak up some coffee. I happen to have joined the queue, so some coffee and we'll probably do some work as well. It's about Friday afternoon in Australia, so I'm just going to get a little bit more time, make sure everything's going smoothly before the weekend begins. We'll see you guys in Charlotte, North Carolina. Big one done in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I'm going to get from C, where we are now, to whatever B is. Slightly different section. Pretty big airport, it's busy as hell. Have a look around. So we're going to get there and try to find something decent, something cooked to eat. If not, something non-crack, preferably. But if not, I have my backup, which is protein powder, bagel. But I like to eat real food, so if I can, I'll find some sort of a cooked item, some sort of breakfast, some sort of meat, whatever. We'll see if I find something. But I haven't got a whole lot of time, but we've got time to eat. Alright, breakfast time. I've got this. Best I can find. California Pizza Kitchen. It's a breakfast burrito. So I've got bacon, egg, some steak in there, a lot of egg, and a very thin burrito, which I like. So there's probably maybe 20-30 grams of protein here, maybe 20 fat. And I've got a scoop of protein to go with. So this is my Charlotte Airport, North Carolina. It is so busy. And the frustrating part, I guess, from stopping through is that US domestic flights are so organised. They take forever to get on the plane. I've never seen boarding take so long. I don't know what takes people. Like literally, we're talking 30 to 40 minutes to get a plane boarded. I don't know what takes people so long. When they board, there's a lot of yelling and a lot of getting on in sections, and they're still slow. So it takes forever. And to get food or service or anything in the airport is horrific. every queue, it takes 30 minutes for any queue to get any food. So I went for the shortest queue pretty much. It was the least crap food. I'm actually going to jump on at California Pizza Kitchen. They have macros, so you can jump on and find out exactly what's in your meal. Touchdown San Francisco. Flight went quick. I slept pretty much the entire way. Just about to go jump on this air train to get to the hub terminal to pick up a rental car, and then we're on route to the place we're staying. I have no idea where I'm staying. I'm just going to look up. I do not keep bits of paper, and I don't remember. I'll look at it when I get there. So let's go. I got a little Americano to keep me alive. I don't want to drive off the road, but that's it. So let's go find this car, find the train to get to the car, let's get to the hotel, wherever we're staying, and take you guys along for the ride. Got myself a fresh whip. Look at this thing. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of Chevy. I think this is a 200C. Believe me, it is absolutely nothing like a 300C, just in case you're wondering. And this is a upgrade. I actually opt, I don't really care what to drive in. I opt for the cheapest car they had. But they don't have any of them. As you can see, all of these, that's where all the crap cars are, and there is none there. So the Pussycat was kind enough to give me a free upgrade to this delicious Chevy. So let's get out of here and get some damn food, man. I'm so hungry. It has been, my last meal was at 1 a.m. Miami time, which is now 3 p.m. Miami time. That's disgusting. So I'm hungry. Let's get some real food. Rolling into San Francisco. I probably shouldn't be filming this at the same time, but it's got like a big Hollywood sign thing in the hills. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully you can see that as good as I can, but very cool. Let's go find some food, baby. Late breakfast is served. Big chicken feet omelette. Cooked dry, but with cheese. And then this stack of pancakes, man. We're only going to eat 2 of these, not the top one with all the crap, but it looks good. So let's eat. What's up, viewers? We are back in this economy machine. Literally, like, check this thing out. This thing literally shuts off at the at lights. So here's a shutter, it literally shuts off. There we go. It's fired up and now it's ready to go. So it turns itself off and gets going again, like the economy machine. Very San Francisco. But we are en route at a very slow pace to the Golden Gate Bridge. Now I love bridges and waterfalls. I don't know why. Something about big bridges just gets my juices flowing. I get excited over it. It's pretty. The engineering feat is very impressive. So that's a bridge that I've always wanted to check out. And there is no chance. Like literally, I haven't slept. So pretty much, so I can see this the Golden Gate Bridge, which I know sounds ridiculous, but to me, like, I'm really only in San Francisco for half a day. Like I got in at what, midday, and then I'm out of town tomorrow, and I pretty much leave on Sunday. So I don't really get to see a whole lot of it. So I want to really maximize the time. If that means not sleeping for a day, so be it. I got a few hours on the plane, which was about as good as a night's sleep anyway, so can't really complain. But yeah, we're en route. We're on this, check out this traffic, man. I gotta show you this. Let's swing this around here. A lot of traffic and very hilly, very mountains. Check out this very cool architecture in San Francisco. Very tall, sort of like California. It's like almost like California bungalow style, but they're all stacked up on top of each other. Very cool. I love seeing how the architecture and the terrain varies between cities, especially coming from the tropics of South Florida. It's a stark contrast, in very much so. So I'll see you guys at the Golden Gate Bridge. Don't come all this way without going out. I am quite scared of heights, but I'll make an exception. This is too good to miss. This is bucket list material for me.
very high. Let's go check this out firsthand. This is pretty cool, man. Check it out. It's incorporated. 1928. If you didn't know, the bridge actually fell down. Literally twisted up. These are all the people that formed the directors, all your officers, engineering staff, people actually building it. So this seems like a pretty good spot to check in. It's out of the wind. You can see a bit further on. Out there, that little speck just there is Alcatraz. Down here, San Francisco. The main area of San Francisco, the one that everyone knows. So right now we are downward view, 227 meters above the water level. Now we'll get an idea. I'll try to get my head in the perspective. I have no idea how high that is, but it's really high. Yeah, this bridge is extremely impressive. What surprises me about this bridge is that you can see that there is no guard. You can quite easily jump off this thing, and that is 227 meters down there. Holding this camera extremely tight. That's a long way down. Be very dead. Very, very much so. But look at the fall didn't get you. Like, look at the current, the strength. This is some of the strongest waters around. And to think that a group of people swam from, I'm going to zoom in, there, all the way over there is just amazing. Like, see those little white specks? They're boats, and they're not like rubber dinghies or anything. They're pretty big boats. They're sailboats. So there is a lot of those to make up from there to there. Absolutely amazing. And exactly why Alcatraz doesn't operate anymore, but you can still go and check it out. This is very, very San Francisco. All the bay windows on the buildings, the ridiculously steep streets, like ridiculously steep. These odd stop signs that no one still comprehends, even the Americans. And look at this, how steep this is, man. This car's going to barely get up there. That is one seriously steep hill. This hill would have to be 50 to 60 degrees in elevation. That is unbelievable. And there's a stop sign at the top of it. You would not want to be in a manual car. You would be absolutely shitting yourself. Even in this, it's hard. Especially when you're at a stop sign and you can't see where you're going, and no one else knows what to do either. Very cool city, very picturesque, very beautiful everywhere. This right here is Lombard Street. It's one of the most famous streets if you could call that. It's more like a dirt track, brick track. It's the steepest and most zigzaggy road in all of San Francisco. And if you just saw that previous one, which is why this is why there's so many tourists around here, you can see, like, based on that last one, if this is zigzaggy, you can imagine the depth, the steepness, of the sharpness of the gradient on this hill is unbelievable. Even with the zigzags in it, it's still unbelievable. It's a one-way street, believe it or not. And there's people everywhere. And people actually live here. Like, they literally live here. Look at this dude. He parked there. That's his house. Damn, he'd be a fair bit of trouble getting out of there. This is a seriously steep hill. And like, look at these places that have like garages there. That there. How the hell do you get into that? Unbelievable. Alright guys, just checked into the hotel. I'm actually not sure what the name of it is. It's somewhere near the airport. I'm really only here for a day, which is tomorrow. So I've been touring around a little bit today, seen a little bit of sightseeing, Golden Gate Bridge, so on. And then tomorrow I'm going to Super Training Gym, and then I leave to just head back to Australia via LA on Sunday. Today's Friday, so I wanted to be close to the airport for
practical reasons. So a little bag, storage area, iron, some hanging, a little bit of a washroom with a hairdryer, which I clearly would not use. But that's pretty handy. A posing mirror, I can only assume that's what that is. Definitely that's what it's for. Dresser, TV, a little work area, which is pretty nice. It's nice to have a desk, somewhere that's actually comfortable to sit. AC, we've got a, oh this is sweet, microwave and a freezer. You don't normally, that's a big deal. You don't normally get a freezer in hotel rooms. We've got a little coffee maker there, pretty cool. We've got some Arabica blend, four cups, aka this would be called a single serve. It's not very ridiculous. A king bed, feels nice and squishy, which I like, soft. Let's check out this bathroom, little bathroom, and a gigantic tub, which is pretty cool. So that's it, that's the digs. Set only here for a night and a half, so that's it. So we're gonna settle in and do some work and eat. I'm beat today. I haven't slept since today. It's now Friday at, should I time check? So it's pretty much 6 p.m. I haven't slept since I woke up at Wednesday at 6 a.m. This is not good. I can't wait till this is over. Alright, I'll check in with you later. I'll let you know what I'm doing.
A little meal time. Have a little break from work. Watch a little Beauty and the Brawn at the same time. So we've got some of this cooked, I don't even know how it's cooked. Grilled. There we go. Grilled chicken strips. It's got a little seasoning on it. And there is 340 grams of cooked weight meat. So that's perfect for 2 meals. So I'm gonna get that and about half of this salad, which is mainly roughage and so on. And there's some walnuts in there as well. So pretty simple little protein, fat, and some fiber. That's it. Pretty simple. I'll probably eat this twice today. Probably my next couple of meals. I said I've only really eaten once today, so I had a very high calorie meal before. I'll eat some cleaner meals, and I might actually go out and have one more. I might have one more larger meal, maybe even another IHOP meal, possibly. See how the day goes.
What's up, guys? It's actually not that late. It's pretty, for me it's pretty embarrassing. Let's check the time. 10:30. It's not even late. But I'm completely fried. As you know, I haven't slept since Wednesday, probably 7 a.m. or something like that. So it's at 51 hours I've probably been awake for. That's disgusting. Surprisingly, I'm actually not feeling that bad. I'm tired, I'm ready to sleep, but I'm not as bad as I thought I would feel. I felt pretty toxic earlier in the day, but yeah, not surprised. Given the circumstances, I'd call that not that bad. I'm gonna have a little bit of this here fade out. Get out of the way. Get a little focus on this thing. This is the US version. If this does make it to Australia, it's going to be a little bit different, but let's get a little, if you want to grab a little pause and screenshot that thing. There is an ingredient in here not allowed in Australia, which is a little bit of melatonin. But the product looks really impressive. The dosing of the ingredients is really good, and more importantly, it's not just good ingredients, but it's transparently dosed. As you can see every ingredient in it, and you can see exactly how much of it, and you can see that everything that's in there is in there for a purpose. They haven't put in 50 milligrams to something that needs a gram. If it needs a gram, they put a gram. So quite a comprehensive sleep product. So it'll be interesting to try this up against my favorite sleep aid is Blackstone's Anesthetize. So it'd be interesting to compare them side by side because they do have a lot of common ingredients, and yeah, just see the effects. Try one like Anesthetize is my go-to, but see how they compare. It's always good to try the products. So that wraps it up for this here Friday, 23rd of September, or day 13 of this USA vlog. Tomorrow we've got something special for you. Tomorrow I'm heading to West Sacramento from San Francisco. I'm driving up to Sacramento to see Mark Bell and the Super Training Gym crew, or the Slingshot crew, whichever one you want to refer to them as. So we're going to check out Super Training Gym. We're going to do a little bit of, I think we're going to have to do a bit of a tour of the gym for sure. Show you around a little bit. If you watch any of the Super Training or How Much Bench.net content, Super Training content, they pump out a lot of videos and they're all done out of this gym. So I know, like, especially being that I'm more so into strength and powerlifting and so on, this is something I'm really looking forward to. This is a really great way to round out the trip, and yeah, very pumped to get an invite off from Mark to come check out Super Training. So we'll definitely show you around. Yeah, show you what's going on. We're gonna have some meetings and stuff like that as well, which probably won't show because it's pretty boring, and just a lot of talking and numbers and all that sort of stuff, but definitely show you around the gym. So until tomorrow, I hope that you like this video. I hope you're enjoying the content we're bringing you. If you did like this video, be sure to hit the like button down below, drop a comment with your feedback, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest content. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for the final day in the US. Catch you guys then.